So to first find the x-intercept, we will plug in 0 for y. So we get 0 equals -4 over x minus 5 squared. So trying to solve, we would multiply the x minus 5 squared to the other side times 0 is still 0. So you end up with 0 equals -4, which doesn't make any sense. So that means there's no x-intercept. To find the y-intercept, you plug in 0 for x. So when we plug in 0 for x, we get -4 over -5 squared, which is 25. There's our y-intercept. Right about there. For the vertical asymptotes, you set the denominator equal to 0. Vertical asymptotes, you set the denominator equal to 0. So you take x minus 5 squared, set it equal to 0, and you get x equal square root both sides, add the 5, you get x equals 5, is your vertical asymptote. And for your horizontal asymptotes, you look at the coefficients of the highest degree. So on the top, or in the entire problem first, we got x squared is the highest degree. The coefficient of x squared on the top is 0. The coefficient of x squared on the bottom is 1. 0 over 1 is 0. So there's a horizontal asymptote at 0. So draw your horizontal asymptote at 0. It's a y equals 0 for the equation. So now you just got to make your sketch. We know it's going to go with the asymptotes. It also has to pass through that one little dot we have for the y-intercept. So it goes with the asymptote, curves, and goes through that dot. Also with these, they're usually in the opposite side, but if you're not sure if you want to point, you can plug something in. Since this is at 5, we could plug in like 6 or 7. See what we get. So if you plug in 6 or 7, just pick one. Let's plug in 6. You get -4 over 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 squared is 1. So when we plug in 6, we got -4, which means, might be surprising, but you plug in 6, it's down here at -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's that dot. These are often in opposite pieces, but when you plug in a point and check it, it ends up being side by side.